Local man here talking about what is and what is not funny. When a local man laughs at something, it's usually a video where stuff just happens, no edits made, or is a funny image. In the case of a meme, is usually a macro image, usually them is unfunny. Now you all demand examples. Sure, let's talk about that to be continued meme. Now, I find 3 issues with that. I don't know how the source material show does it, but if it does like those memes, man, it does not translate well to those memes. You see, if the usual solo ramble is left in, it effectively spoils about what is going to happen. You see footage, you start hearing that music from the rambly bit, you expect that something obvious and to boot likely unfunny is about to happen soon, and yes indeed it happens when... Now that proved me point, did it? I played that, you were expecting it to cut off at the point it did, and it wasn't funny. But what if the music bit would start completely from the point that graphic appears on screen? That would first of all make it surprising, and even if it happens at the point you expect it to, it's still semi-funny. Plus, there's potential for it to be surprising if it happens when you don't expect it to. I'm gonna play an example here. Nothing is happening. Nothing still. Well, I guess it's not happening. What else was there? Ah, yes. Now you were expecting that, but it happened out of the blue. Thus it was amusing and semi-funny. Then there's the issue of timing it. Most people put the start point to something where something is already happening or is one frame from happening, and the outcome is thus obvious and it's not funny. It should happen when the outcome is not clear yet, or when nothing obvious is happening. And if you leave the solo ramble part in, it's all the more reason to not have anything of note to happen. That would make it funny. Suspense. Another way would be doing it like something happens that would escalate the situation, but it hasn't yet. And there's no way of knowing if it would. That's the way. You know, these same issues plague the "we'll be right back" meme, but at least there you can't be spoiled when stuff happens, as it's just that. Random freeze and music cue. As they say in a video not out yet, I have more issues than a newsstand. Next is sound effects added to videos. Now you can ask, is it funny if it needs added meme effects stuff in it? I'd say the answer is likely no. Those do not make it more fun to me, it makes it more painful to watch. Example is something just appears or disappears, I forget which, makes the sound effect trigger, which is a Homer Simpson soundalike going YEEAY, 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 YEEAY. It's just not funny. And then there's all the other sound effects which are not funny at all. The only one which is amusing is the red exclamation point sound Metal Gear Solid games have. Then certain words, such as this, I don't get the dump meme and the moment variant of it. That word is also not funny, unless you're trying to say it like any Finnish word, basically. Then it becomes funny, like this. Bro. That's absolutely hysterical to me. Also, is it ironic that not funny didn't laugh is somewhat funny to me? Also, I will defend the English editions of Spencer and Hill. That dialogue is funny, damn it. Examples include doors are made for opening. That's hysterical. Don't speak German, but damn it, adding dialogue where there is not any. They do that a lot in Germany. Sounds a bit try-hard to me. Also, those fight scenes are always fun. Reminds me, I do know what people mean when they say they have a sense of humor, or some places list it as a skill, when it's different with different peoples. What makes ye amused may not make me amused, and vice versa. I'm going to actually end this on a funny. The price for you isn't $5, not $3, or even $2, but $10. And yes, that was a Beetle Bailey reference. And the funny is local man out of here. Goodbye sirs and all that jazzy stuff for now. Reminds me, I don't know what people mean when they say that. Hui saatana.
Siitä on hyvä tallenne. Aitoa fiilistä. Hyi saa. Tuliko talteen?
Toi on tallentanut viimeiset 5 minuuttia.
No niin, se tuli sitten. Hyvä. Jatkakaa.
Also, those fight scenes are always fun. Reminds me, I do know what people... Jumaliste.